Everyone and their nan will tell you that 1200 calorie diets are the big bad wolf of the fitness world. You'll ruin your metabolism, they don't work. Stay away! I'm here to call bullshit. Now, before you get your flaps in a twist, let's get one thing straight. Dieting on crazy low calories, regardless of the number, for an extended period of time is never a good idea. If you're at it too long, metabolic adaptation will happen, your body will slow down, your progress will slow down, you'll start to feel shit, and more importantly, by staying on low calories for too long, you're more at risk for fucking up your relationship with food and leaving you in a position where you'll avoid any situation where you can't take your Tupperware with you. And no one wants that. The purpose of a diet should be a short, sharp, get in, get out, not staying on the same calories for years on end. So I'm just going to bulldoze this one. For the majority of women who claim that 1200 calorie diets don't work for them is because they are not eating 1200 calories. I'm talking about the oils that you're cooking in, the cheese tax when you're making the kids' tea, the hobnob order you convince yourself it didn't count because you didn't track it. Inaccurate tracking is the equivalent to kicking yourself in the vag when it comes to losing fat. And that doesn't just pertain to the number 1200. Which then leads me on to this idea that 1200 specifically is bad. So does that mean that 1201 is okay? Speaking from experience, you won't spontaneously combust if you're dieting on 1200 calories. I have spent many a week dieting around that number. So let me explain when 1200 calories can be an appropriate number. If you are a petite, sedentary woman, you can expect to have to drop your calories significantly lower compared to a taller, more active woman. And as a short queen, I understand the struggle is fucking real. Another bullshit idea around 1200 calories being the devil is this idea of sustained fat loss. Fat loss isn't sustainable. Low calorie dieting isn't sustainable. It's not fucking meant to be. Doing short bursts of intense dieting followed by periods of reverse dieting or eating at maintenance yield fantastic fat loss results without being detrimental to your health. Allow me to back up my bullshit. Research specifically in women found that those who did short bursts of intense dieting lost more body fat compared to those who dieted continuously and they kept it off. The issue isn't the number of calories. It's adherence and time spent dieting. To put it blunt, if you can't stick to a calorie goal, then it's not going to fucking work. If you're dieting on a crazy low number for an extended period of time, you're more likely to get fucked off and hit the fuck it button. And if that isn't the case, research shows that your body will slow down after sustained periods of aggressive dieting. But the keyword is sustained. But where does the beef come from with the number 1200 specifically? It's been 100 years. Seriously, we are holding a grudge here. Over a century ago, one woman made a recommendation based on her own experience and suddenly it became the benchmark calorie target, which then created all this pushback. There's no black and white when it comes to dieting. What worked for Sally might not work for Jenny. That's why it is so important to find what works for you. 1200 calories was never the real villain, it was the approach. It was the half-arsing it, being good Monday to Friday and then fucking it all up on a weekend. That's what kept the belief alive that low-calorie diets don't work. It was staying on low calories for months on end with no end in sight. If you want to lose weight, you need a plan. A plan to get in, get the job done, get out, no fucking around. Commit to a chunk of time and don't just focus on calories. Make sure you have an understanding of how much protein, fats and carbs you're going to need to eat. Protein will help keep you full as well as maintaining muscle mass, which you're going to need if you want to look toned. Fats will also help to keep you feeling full as well as looking after your hormones. And contrary to a lot of the bollocks out there, carbs will not make you fat. They will give you energy that you're going to need to smash those workouts. And speaking of workouts, you're going to want to complement your diet with the right style of training. Strength training will not only have you feeling like a complete baddie, but it will also help with you looking toned. And finally, the bit that everybody skips and then wonders why they feel as rough as a badger's arse 3 weeks in, recovery. Recovery between sessions and refeed days. Refeed days are a planned day with a few extra calories, not a fucking cheat day. You don't need to cheat on your diet. No one likes a cheat. And once you're done with the deficit side, you start reverse dieting, and this is where you'll gradually increase your calories without piling the weight back on like you normally do. And don't worry, there's a video coming on that too. Should we recap what we know? Inaccurate tracking, that's on you. Staying on low calories for months on end with no end in sight, that's the problem. Half-arsing it Monday to Friday, that's why it's not working. No plan, no protein, no recovery, that's why you're feeling burnt out. And if you're done doing all of that, then I have created a free 4-week fat loss guide, what's going to help you with all the above. The calories, the macros, the training, the recovery, it's all in there. And the link is in the description, so go get it. And drop your current calories in the comments. I want to know where you're at now.